Okay. Good morning, everybody. Whew, it's hot here in the UK. It is absolutely smelting. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a nice long weekend. I'm just going to get a screen up real quick. Right, we have opened. Oh, what a sell-off. Let me just make sure everything is correct. What's going on here? What is happening here? It's the 1 minute chart. Why is this? Oh, I got delayed data for some reason. Okay. I'll figure it out. Why is that? Why do I have delayed data here? All right, let's close the chart and try again. This is all delayed data. Yeah. I've only got one account. I'm very confused. I'm not sure why I've got delayed data at the moment. How's everyone doing? Lorna, good morning to you. Nils, good morning. Mark, good morning to you. Crypto, good to see you. Bear with me 2 seconds while I try and figure out why I've got delayed data on my challenge account. Because that's no good. I mean, I guess I can predict what's going to happen in the next 15 minutes. Wait a second. How's that even possible right now? How can I possibly have delayed data? All right, we'll go on MNQ. Go to the 1 minute. I don't know what this is. I never asked for this. How do I get rid of it? Here we go. Let's get rid of that. The data is 2:22 p.m. What the hell is it talking about? It's 10 minutes delayed. Yeah, I got 10-minute delayed data for some reason. All right, I kind of want to see what would happen if I just enter the trade. Can I even enter? I mean, I know that in 10 minutes time, the market's gonna, where is it? 222. So it's gonna sell off. So let's go in for a short. See if it. I mean, oh, what's going on? If I go for a short, you can't make trades because your prop firm plan's expired. Oh, it's the inactivity. I haven't traded it in so long. Okay. Right. My challenge account's inactive. That is why. Okay, well, we figured that out. Give me 2 seconds while I ask someone from Ola Prime to unlock this real quick. Otherwise, we'll just have to just trade with deep charts, no actual account. You know, not much I can do really. But I'll get it sorted for tomorrow. Let's just have a look. Just send a picture of that to the team so they can sort it out. And the account number. All right. Yeah, no, I didn't. I'm guessing it's basically expired, the account. All right. Well, we'll look at just deep charts for now, and we'll place trades. Do you know what I mean? Just like, okay, I would have placed trade here. Do they have long and do they have the drawing tool where you can, place like a long position, a short position? I do apologize about this, guys. I didn't realize the account wasn't on. I don't know, maybe. But okay, let's have a look. I mean, let's just break down the chart. Let's just do it as we would normally do it. Okay, they just said, please share the account number. Okay. All right, let me just get the account up and running for you guys real quick. I'm going to log in. We're almost there. We're almost there. I do apologize for this. A lot of actions happening. Look at that, 709 sell contracts executed there. Okay. Look at that. That's a lot of... Is there a video how you have set up your deep charts? There isn't, but I can definitely make one. It's my second time using deep charts. But essentially, I just like the delta footprint, and I don't care for all the different imbalances, all that stuff. I'm literally just wanting to look at the delta and make it as clean as possible. You know, I don't want all different shades of colors. I just want nice, clean kind of charts, so I can focus on the actual numbers. So, as you saw, as we broke below that low there, right? Lots of take profits probably were taken by those sellers. Lots of stops probably getting hit. That's what that 700 most likely is. The open, not bad volume. Buyers try to take control again on the open. Right here, you can see the volume distribution as a whole is, you know, buyers trapped at the top, and we're always trading below the buyers, right? So it's still very, very bearish at this moment in time. So, all right, they're going to sort it out for me, and then hopefully this we can start placing trades on this account. Let's look at the next areas of interest. So this volume profile, I'm going to try and make it, you see how there's so many different nodes? It's no good for me. No good for me. I want to see, let's go to indicators. The volume profile would be this one. I'm still learning deep charts, so bear with me. And I think it's under data setting, tip grouping. Here it is. And we'll do manual, and we're going to do, you know, like maybe 60 ticks or something. Let's see if that makes it look a bit better. That does make it look a bit better. Now you've got these bigger nodes where we can find, you know, areas of interest, basically. So we've got a little gap there. We're going to draw out that gap. Get the rectangle tool. Oh, that was a terrible drawing, but it's fine. So this is my first area where I expect buyers maybe to come in. It also aligns up with, you know, this low here. So we're going to expect some kind of interest. We also got this low here. So I would love to see what's happening in the volume right now at this low. So let's bump this, zoom back in. Let's see what we see in the volume. Are sellers still shorting at the lows, or have they taken profit? What's the deal here? So we definitely got a spike in volume. There's definitely some profit taking happening, right? So some sellers are exiting the market at those lows, which is fine. That's given a little opportunity for buyers to come in. I'm going to assume most of these buys that you're seeing are sellers from the move down getting trailed out, essentially, right? So I'm not going to take that as real buy volume just yet. We want to see, is real sell volume coming in? But at the moment, if you're looking at the numbers, there is some sell volume coming in, but not a lot. There's not that much interest right now. There's a bit bigger chunk of sell volume. So there is some sellers still coming in. They're still wanting to push this market down by the looks of it. So let's see how they fare up. But there's still a lot more on the sell side. They're still willing to short quite low down, but there is definitely some kind of iceberg absorbing some of that sell volume. But I do think the sellers are probably going to break it. Look at that. They're adding and adding and adding. Right at the lowest point, they're still adding, some of these sellers. So they're quite aggressive. What time of day do you start your volume profile? So this is the session volume profile. So it's from the beginning of the day, basically. Okay. Wow, look at that. That's actually a lot of sellers potentially trapped at the bottom here. I think the more sellers are exiting again. But that is a lot of potentially a lot of sellers getting trapped here. Oh, look at that volume, 800. Wow. Whoa, that is ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen 800 in a single cluster. That is mental. Wow. Okay, they really want to break below here, don't they? They're not messing about. So this is the first little gap where I'm expecting some kind of buy interest to come in. Okay. And we also have that low. Let me draw out exactly where that low is. So literally at the beginning of this gap. Okay. So we're expecting a spike in volume again on the sell side as sellers take profit. And we're starting to see that. I'm assuming this 800 here was sellers taking profit a bit early. Taking a little bit, profit a bit early to make sure they get filled. I don't really count that as true sell volume again. These are, again, most of this sell volume I'm going to see is sellers taking profit. Most of this buy volume that's coming back up, I'm going to see is sellers getting trailed out. So a lot of this volume is just people exiting at this moment in time. There's no real intention right now. Okay, apparently it should have been resolved. Let's see. Can we... If I close out the chart and go back to MNQ, are we... No, we're still not quite there. All right, give me 2 seconds while I try log in again on another screen. Let's see if I can make this work. I'm going to exit out of this. Let's just re-log in. How about that? Damn, look at these sellers are relentless. So many good short opportunities here. Let me just check if this is working now. MNQ, 1 minute. Yes, it's working. Okay, beautiful. Let's pop that. Okay, we've got an account that's working now. That was nice and quick. Let's get rid of all these. All right, we're up to date. We can actually trade. How do I turn on the trading? I think it's here, trade mode. Here we go. I'll bump that up to 5 micros. Cool. All right, we are ready to trade, people. We are ready. Let's find some trades. All right, let's do this. Again, frickin' hell, these sellers are coming in hard. They're coming in really, really hard. Damn. Buyers are just having no luck. Look how they're just trapped at the top of every candle. All right, let's keep looking down. Let's see where else is the next kind of area of interest. Where will sellers potentially exit, take money out the market? We've got the point of control from yesterday is actually right here. So this is quite interesting, this area, right? We do have the point of control from yesterday. So I'm expecting something in this area, potentially something of interest to happen. All right, so let's just keep our eyes, because anything could happen, up or down. Buyers could take control here. Right, we've got some buyers coming in by the looks of it, but nothing I want to trade yet. I'm still going to be more short on this market. So let me load up potentially a short position. We have a lot of sellers at the bottom here. Some sellers coming back in. I want to see when the sellers start coming in heavy again to try and push this market down, and when buyers start failing. And then I'll potentially go in for a short. There's a lot of buyers. They're still kind of adding. I'm not seeing a huge amount of sell pressure yet. It's moving very quick, this market. It's a little bit where that happened very quick, but it wasn't good enough for me. That wasn't good enough for me, to be honest. I didn't quite. Nah, I don't know. I wasn't. I mean, it happened. The sellers came in, but they just came in. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right about it. I mean, it moved down nicely, to be fair. It did all right, but how do I get rid of this continuous auto fit chart? Here it is, continuous off. I can move it around. There we go. Nice. Man, those sellers came in heavy, actually. My, oh my. But 70 points per one candle is nuts. It is nuts. Dump before Trump speaks at 11, I believe. That is a good shout, actually. When is he speaking my time? Doesn't actually come out here. Anything on financial juice of interest? Oh, got a bunch of all right, but that happened quite a while back, so that's already been priced in. Again, buyers tried to overtake here. This might not be a bad short again. Do I want to sell at the low? Because realistically speaking, I can have my stop just above those buyers there. I just want to get a bit of a better price. I don't like the fact that I would have a terrible price. Come on, yeah, go up. That's it. Well, good I didn't go in because those buyers came in hard again. I want to see buyers get trapped. 20, 30. This is moving so damn quick. Oh, buyers ate up the sellers there. Interesting. Still a lot of buyers. I think that's a lot of sellers getting trailed out there. Nothing too spectacular at the moment. There seems to be a bit of a wall there. I just want to see how many buyers. Do sellers come in below them? Are sellers willing to transact below? I'm not seeing it yet. They're not coming in, so this can still go up, this market. Oh, there's some big chunk of sellers there. All right, I'm going to go in. Let's see, and then I can have a stop, a really tight stop. Let me. I might have to manually exit on this one. I'm going to manually exit because I can't get the stop going. How do I? So I want short, so a buy stop. There we go. But why is it not appearing on the chart? Freaking hell, I haven't set this chart up. I don't know what my P&L is. I don't know anything. All right, I'm just going to focus. I'm going to manually exit if these buyers become too strong. If we don't get below them, nah. Yeah, I'm out. Let me try figure out this. 1 minute. Let me sort this out so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Fills and orders. Here we go. Show orders. Show order lines. I don't really care about the fills, those little triangles. They're a bit annoying. Okay. That should show now the orders, hopefully. Okay. This might be a bit better now. All right, let's see. We're trying to get below those buyers again. The sellers are starting to struggle. We're starting to see bullish volume distribution. Damn. That's looking very bullish, that candle. That's looking very, very bullish. Wow. All right. The bulls really took over. Okay, let's find areas where the bulls might. We don't really have any areas, to be honest. This has been such a steep slope. There's nothing really of interest. Again, more sellers coming in, but they're not doing much damage. I want to see. We can go in short, but we'd have to have a super tight stop again above that 183, above that candle, basically. All right, let's go. I don't know if I'm short. Did I go in short? Am I actually in the trade? I am in the trade. Why is the damn line not there? Price levels. Open price. Oh, okay, so these are price levels. Okay. No. Show P&L. Here we go. No. That didn't do it. All right. We're above there. I need to exit again. I think I'm going to get trailed out. Let me just see. Can we get below that? Nah. Let's in. All right. Let's get out again. 1 second. Let me try and figure out this stupid thing. Show trade lines. That was the other thing. I've got show order lines on. Why is that not working? Price levels. High price. I don't need that. Open price is just the open of the day. I don't need that. Last trade price is this. Show P&L and price line. That's what I had on. Just click show all, maybe. All right, we'll try show all. We'll see what happens. This is stupid. Why is this not showing me the damn? Normally it has like the trade literally as a line, and you can see your P&L, and it makes it a lot easier. Here I can't see even my stop loss or take profit. This is such a stupid. Why would you ever want to switch that off? I have no idea why anyone would ever want to switch that off. Why is it even an option? Ooh, let's switch on the daily volume. Oh, that's nice. That's quite cool. Go to current bar. Okay. Hopefully it works now. We'll see. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, these buyers have taken full control by the looks of it. They have come in really aggressive at the point of control. I'm not entirely convinced that they're going to. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But the sellers, every time they come in, they just fail right now. But I do think I need to see buyers fail. That's what I need to see. And then go in hard when I see buyers fail. So I don't want to go in yet, even though buyers technically failed there. We've got all these buyers here who are still transacting. It's not looking terrible again. Sellers are starting to pile a position. All right, let's try short. If not, then I've got to wait for. Still, it's not doing that. Why is my price line not there? You're freaking kidding me, guys. All right, that's fine. Let's see if sellers can keep going. 50. All right, that's a bit better. Let's see if they can keep piling on the contracts. 70. Got some buy pressure coming in. Let's stay below those buyers. Otherwise, I'm exiting. 90. Nah, they got eaten up again. These sellers are getting eaten up. Don't think the extension is ready. Come on, sellers. Where are you? Bring it back down. Bring it home. There we go. Good, good. Add. 100. 90. Good. 50. 60. 100. Good. Come on. Break through this area. Break through. Really break through. Add some size. Come on, sellers. Jumper buyers. Let's get below them quickly. Trap them. That is it. Come on. Keep trapping. There's an iceberg or something there. Sellers are struggling to break through here. Buyers coming in a bit above those sellers. We need those sellers to come in heavy below them and trap those buyers. Come on, break through. Just break through this area and we're good. We should be smooth sailing if we can break through here. Oh, those are some heavy buyers. You absolute bastards. Yeah, I think I'm out. All right. I'm taking it. I don't think these sellers are ready. I think Trader 8 doesn't show open P&L on the line like in Trader. No, definitely it does, mate. It really does. I've seen it. I had it before on whenever the buyers got trapped. There's the move. Freaking kidding me. No, that it definitely does show it. I just don't know. Show trade lines. That's those annoying little lines. I don't care about them. If anything, I'd rather just get rid of them because they're so annoying. They show order lines is what it is. It's show order lines. That's usually it. Open price, high price, low price. That's just, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Show trade lines, maybe. Listening to you trade is a prep for the World Cup. Show, what was it? Show trade lines, maybe? No, the trade lines are the other ones. Like previous trades, basically, are show trade lines. That's those little lines there. What it shows. Those are pointless. So I don't know. I don't know. We're just going to have to, unfortunately, trade without it. Buyers are kind of taking over again. I quite like what I'm seeing from the buyers here, to be honest. I might go in long, see if the buyers can break through. All right, let's see if... Again, I don't know if I'm entered or not. Have I entered? I am entered, but there's not even a freaking... All right, maybe I do need to put those... I'm just going to click show all. At least I can see the little triangle, which is better than nothing. All right, I want to see buyers stay above. So really, I don't want to go much lower than this candle, to be honest. I want to see buyers where they came in and around this area kind of get above. If not, come on, buyers, keep that pressure up. Nah, sellers are coming back in. This is choppy as hell. Oh, yeah, let's get out of that. It's not a good trade. I swear that was like over 50 at somewhere here. And then it just... This is chop at the moment. And then buyers, I think we're pretty much in a consolidating market right now. I don't think it's actually going to go anywhere yet. All right, we'll wait a bit. We'll wait. I don't think there will be an extension. All right, template, indicators, chart settings, maybe. Grid, current position, use previous settings. Fills and orders, market depth, go to current bar, auto color scheme, maybe. No. That's just candlesticks. Dude, I have no idea. I have no idea how to turn it on anymore. Why is it doing this? All right. Well, I'll have it figured out for tomorrow. I'm just going to leave it now. It's fine. It is what it is. Frickin' hell, look at this. This is just choppy as hell. Are the buyers actually going to break through here? Let's have a look. We'll wait. We'll wait. I mean, what a sell-off, though. What an absolute sell-off. Let's look at a higher time frame real quick. I mean, it is very much within that. I can imagine a lot of buyers, wanting to take over here. Because this would be, just from eye level, I can kind of see the trend line, but it looks like we broke it around here, to be fair. So we'll see. We shall see. Just need one good trade. Come on, extend somewhere. Give me direction. Give me some direction. We've got no direction at the moment. We're just trapped in this annoying kind of area. Look, see, buyers couldn't push it up anymore. We're still consolidating pretty much. So we just got to wait. Annoying, but we have to wait. Maybe if I move my mic as well, I feel like, because I'm mostly looking over here and I'm not talking into the mic. Maybe I'm really quiet. So if I do, how's that? Do I sound a bit better now at least? Because now I'm actually talking into the mic. I've noticed in the past, because I always had the mic here, when I'm talking at the screen, you can barely hear me. And this is one of those kind of directional mics. So you really got to face it in order for... Okay, this is looking a bit better. I like how those sellers failed here. We might break out. I might go in for a breakout trade here. All right, let's go. Let's see if the buyers can just break above here. If they fail even just a little bit, I'm going to get out. Come on. Are the buyers or sellers coming back in? They look like they want to come back in. This might be a fake out. It's too heavy on the sell side. Come on, buyers. I really don't want to go much lower than really well the buyers came in. I kind of want to kind of hold that area there. I was hoping for a good pop up there. All right, this is looking a bit better. Good, good. Add. Very nice. Okay. Come on, let's get a good extension. Let's get a really nice extension up. 60, 40, 50, 60, 70. Come on, break through. That's it. 90. There we go. We want to get some decent movement up here. 100. Definitely some stops getting hit potentially. Again, I feel this is very much a scalper's market. Holding this is going to be choppy as hell. Look at that. Sellers coming straight back in again. Come on, get above those sellers. Don't let them win. Get above them. Come on, 80. Frickin' hell, these sellers are coming in hard. Come on. You kidding me, boys? Come on. You can hold this line. Hold it. That's it. Hold. Basically, my entry is going to be my stop, essentially. I don't want to really go much lower than where I entered. Ah, you bastards. Those sellers. Come on, boys. What is going on here? Give me some buy pressure. Is it a fake out? Are the seller's just going to take advantage of this again? We're starting to see the distribution is looking bearish, which I don't like. I need buyers to come in now. If they don't come in now, I'm out. Yeah, look at those sellers freaking coming in. Come on, get above those sellers. I'm going to allow a bit of a pullback potentially. I'm going to allow. But we're at my entry and I need it to go higher. Come on, that's it. Get above those sellers. Good. Add volume heavy now. Give me some heavy volume. Come on, buyers. You can pop right through here. It's not big volume. I need bigger volume. We need like 80. Give me like 70, 80. Come on. 30 is too small. You need more volume than that. Come on. Ah, you bastards. Come on, buyers. You got this. Add. Be willing to buy at the top. That's it. 20 is still low. It's not great. Come on. Give me like 60. I'll settle for 60. Look at that. Sellers are putting in more volume at the top than buyers are. It's just not going to be ready to break out yet, unfortunately. I think that's pretty much it for this trade. Come on. One last push. I mean, I'm in long with you. This is such a scam. It is, man. It's such a choppy market. You either have to hold it a bit or scalp, like candle for candle, basically. But you've got to give it a little bit room to breathe, because they will come in, these buyers. They're just being a little bit stubborn right now. And those sellers are just a little bit more powerful. You can see how we're just going sideways in the last few candles on this breakout. It hasn't truly been a fake out yet, but it hasn't truly been a breakout. Both sides are still battling it out. But it does look like buyers are holding off the sellers a little bit better. But I'm worried if sellers keep piling on the pressure, they're going to win this. Buyers really need to pile it on soon. They need to come in heavy right now. They need to just pop above all those sellers, get them out the market. And the only way to do that is add a bit of frickin' volume, which they're just not doing. They're just not adding the volume. Come on, buyers. I just want to see a nice chunk of buyers come in somewhere. But it's not looking good. 20, it's just minor numbers. You know, the sellers have posted a lot bigger numbers. Look at that, 50 on the sell side. They're still coming in heavy. 70s. Frickin' sellers. I think they got this. They're going to break through here. Come on, buyers. One last chance. It's your last shot. Do it. Do it. Come on, buyers. Nah, I'm out. I'm taking it. I'm getting out. Come on. Give you a couple of seconds. I got my finger on exit because I feel like sellers are struggling to break it down here, but I'm not seeing buyers come in. Come on, buy. Ah, you bastard. Definitely out. Yeah, definitely out of that one. That just popped through. It's such a scam, man. And now it'll probably go up. All right, let's have a look. Coach Z, good morning. Good to see you. Clarko, show order lines. I did that, yeah, but it still doesn't show the... how do I explain it? You see what a price line is? It doesn't show the order on the... I don't know. It's just it's fine. I'll figure it out. I know it's show order lines normally. And when I switch it on, it doesn't do anything. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. Hello, nice to be here. Nice live stream the other day. The Prime Circle launch, amazing stuff. Ah, Martin, good to see you again. Martin, you've been here before, no? I'm sure I recognize your name. I'm sure I've seen you in the live stream here. This is not your first time, right? I've definitely seen you here. Yes, I've been. Yeah, 100%. I recognize your username. All right, let's make this bigger. So again, now the volume distribution is looking so bearish. It's just not extending anywhere. See, I don't want to go short again because I have a feeling buyers are going to take over and push this market up. It's just being very choppy in these areas. So I just want to see the volume profile real quick, where we are. Zoom right out. Come on. It's that point of control right there. I still think it's bullish, to be honest. I do still think the bulls got this. I think that was just sellers giving it one last shot. I do think the bulls have it, though. I might go in long again. Oops, what have I done? Didn't mean to do that. Let's see the volume real quick before I go in. Ooh, look at that, 724. That's a lot of buyers probably getting stopped out there. I think the buyers have exited, actually. That is a lot. But that doesn't make sense either, really. Nah, that does make sense. It's below that little low there. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That's just people getting stopped out here. So there was a lot of buyers that must have entered in this region here, basically getting stopped out. And again, that doesn't make sense, though. All right, what's weird about this? I don't know if it's deep charts being strange. Let me just double check with TradingView something, because this is I've never really seen that before, where you just get one massive pile of orders. Unless it's insider trading, I've never really seen that. So I want to double check, because it's like the second time I'm ever using deep charts. I just want to check that I'm getting the same thing on TradingView. Let me just go over to TradingView real quick. I know the numbers are going to be a bit different. No, it is the same. Look, if I go over on TradingView, you can see it as well. There's that 700. All right, it's distributed a bit different. 658 here, and here's got the numbers are slightly different because they're calculated a bit different, but that is actually legit. That is happening, which is really, really odd. Okay, that is really odd. Because all right, look. Let me make this bigger. There is no reason. There is absolutely no reason why there's big chunks of sell volume just sitting there. No reason at all. There's nothing, I mean, we got a low here. All right, fine. Don't get me wrong. There's going to be some stops there from the buyers, but that's extreme. And then this again, very strange place to enter. It's real volume. It doesn't make sense again. There's no reason that volume should be there. We saw it again somewhere earlier. We saw it here again earlier. I mean, that made a bit more sense, but still. You know what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking insider trading again. I am thinking insider trading. Because I can't place that volume logically. To me, it doesn't make any sense. So who is that? Who's placing massive orders here? Why? I'm thinking inside. Okay, I'm going to be more bearish now just based on that. But I'm going to wait for a better entry. I'm going to wait for some kind of sign rather than just jumping in. Because otherwise, it could drift all the way up. If it's insider trading, it can drift. It doesn't really matter. There's no, So I'm going to wait for something a bit better. And then hopefully, Neil says same on TradingView. On TradingView, yeah. They are definitely preparing for this cabinet meeting in 45 minutes. Something's going on. You're right, Justin. There's something going on right now. Again, it's just slightly suspicious. I can't figure it out. It doesn't make any logical sense to me. So I do think it is insider trading. So I'm gonna wait for a pull up again. Get a bit higher, and then maybe I'll try short at the highs here. And then just hold until some news comes out. But this is looking really nice, though. Potentially for a short again. I just like how the buyers are at the top here. Sellers are coming in. It's not looking bad, but I do. Shall I be patient and wait? Because I don't really believe that it's just going to drop right now. No, we'll wait. Because buyers are still coming in quite heavy, so. Oh, they failed there. That looked good. Fuck it. Let's go in short. Maybe for a scalp. If we break above that 154, the top of that, then I'm out. But I don't want to miss it at the same time, and I don't know when it's going to happen. But I liked what I saw in that area, a split second, how buyers came in and then instantly got pushed down. Let's see if something gets announced, because I am suspicious about that volume. But it didn't really do much to the market either, which is, I don't know, man. Come on. Ah, you bastards. Buyers coming in. Come on, sell it. Oh, look at those big buyers. Maybe they do want to push it back up, because this is a range right now. So it's better to short at the top of the range. Nah, look, they got in. I'm out. Nah. Whoop. Let's wait till we get to the top of that range. Dump after cabinet meeting is making more sense. This administration. Watching Bookmap, there were large buy orders dotted from 3,050 to 30,000. Sorry, big buyers happily taking longs. What makes you think it's a short signal? If it was buyers, I'm sorry. Wait, Tamslin. Are you saying watching Bookmap, there were large buy orders? So you're saying buy limits, correct? So there were buy limits here. Well, then that would be take profits then, most likely. That would be sellers from the sell-off taking profit. There were buy limits sitting there. Okay. See, the reason I think it's a short signal and someone front running it, but if you're saying that on Bookmap you saw that actually in the book, then that changes things. The reason I'm saying I can't account for this volume is because it doesn't really make any sense where it is, right? It's just kind of in a random area. It's not anywhere near like a low. It's not. I mean, it's near a low, but it's like if it was like here, that would make sense, right? Bunch of you would expect the spike in buy limits to be at that low, right? But this was kind of just like here. It's a bit random, to have a bunch of buy limits there. This administration, I would consider insider trading with almost every major news speech. This is the thing. Like, to me, it's something it just looks suspicious. I can't. But if it was actually, I mean, it has to have some buy limits, but. All right, let's say it was buy limits added here, then that most likely would have been sellers take profits, right? Even though we traveled through it already, maybe after that but that doesn't make sense. Why would they put their take profit there? Buyers entering as well doesn't really make sense. It could be buyers entering passively. It could be that. If it's buyers entering passively, why wouldn't it have been triggered here? This is what I don't get, right? If it is buyers entering passively or take profits, we already, on this candle, we already took it out here, right? And then it kind of went up a bit, and then another one here. So within this candle, someone set a massive order. I mean, that can happen, but it's unlikely. To me, look, again, someone has just dumped a big. This is why I think it's insider trading. I think something's about to happen that will shoot the market down. Because again, we've had the same freaking thing happen. It's someone shorting a big amount randomly at areas that don't make sense. Why would you just randomly jump in for a short? It's not going to be take profits. It's not going to be stop losses. That is someone front running news, in my opinion. Why don't you trade like before, bro? Like the flatten all broker. So obviously I have to. I work for Ola Prime, so I have to use their products. And they want me to show their Trade of 8 accounts for futures, so I have to do it. Yeah, I'm under instructions by them. They were not stops, they were limit orders waiting to buy. I reckon this is all-time highs again today or close to it. So if there were limit orders to buy, then they will most likely take profits then. Sell, take profit, but that doesn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't logically make any sense to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I might be wrong here. But to me, this is looking like just the way it's dotted at random places. This to me looks like someone's front running news. And this is about to tank down. Something's going to come out on financial juice, whatever, boom. We get a big push down. Unless the only other option is someone is front running, but they're doing it via buy limits. That's weird though. I mean, it would be a less suspicious. It'll be more hidden insider trading. But again, then why don't you just distribute it over a period? Why just have it in one area and be visible on the book? Because then what's the point of doing it passively if you're just going to make it all visible in the book? To me, this is the start of someone front running. I think it's insider trading. It wasn't triggered. They were orders on the book waiting. There was one at 500, 800, another at 500, 600. Then the two you saw all near 30K. So they weren't actually triggered. Well, if they weren't triggered, then that's spoofing. I thought. Sorry, Tamslin. I thought you meant they were actually triggered from the book. Because if they weren't triggered, then it's just someone spoofing the book. They're just canceling it before it gets triggered. They are loading shorts, but have to pump to deplete puts and convince retail to buy longs. I think that's what's happening here. They're longs, not shorts. Longs taking profits at 30K. New buyers positioning for longs. Longs taking profit at 30K. That doesn't make any sense, Tamslin. Why would it be longs taking profit here? A buyer taking profit will be a sell limit, not a buy limit in the book. The only take profits it can possibly be if it was triggered aggressively, if it was a buy limit triggered by aggressive sellers, is sell take profits. That's the only take profit it can possibly be. It can't be a long take profit. Otherwise, that would be sell limits and show up as buyers on the footprint. Create sell momentum, panic selling, position large buy orders to absorb sells, create floor at 30K, rise back up. I see what you're saying. I see exactly what you're saying, Tamslin. So building up a long position passively. I mean that is a legit thing. That is what happens, and it usually gets seen as a like an iceberg. But that's the thing. It gets done. It gets done distributed over consolidating market, right? What we saw here was large chunks, which doesn't make sense. Normally, it gets distributed over, the limits get basically distributed evenly throughout random areas of the market. And, 10 get triggered, 20, 40, 80, whatever gets triggered, all in around. They build up a big buy order with an average price of like somewhere in the middle. And then they go in aggressively, boom, 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 and push that market up, right? Doing it in one big chunk randomly, like here, That's not normal. And considering the type of markets we've had in the last few however long, it's, to me, this is insider trading. I think it's just going to plummet. I'm a bit annoyed. Why haven't I gotten in yet? But it's fine. It's fine. I've been looking at the chat. It's good. 500 buy order. Someone has 500 contracts long. That's their exit. Selling into the buy order. That's what I mean. Bro, why did you switch to anime? Like I said, I had to switch to TraderBait. So I work for Ola Prime. This is, they want me to show their TraderBait accounts. So that's, I have to do it, MES is falling. Thing is, there were 4 big chunks, so arguably distributed, but still massive. Yeah, like distribute to a certain degree, but yeah, too obvious. To me, again, I think something's going to happen. Oh, no, this is, okay. White House on X indirectly denies the Iran state media report draft between US and Iran. When was that? 22, a few minutes ago. Something is going to occur, and this is going to plummet again, because I think someone is front running. Again, I think this is pure insider trading happening. Someone's just building up a freaking big position, and they're doing it so obviously. Again, they just don't give a shit. This is the problem. Well, it's not the problem. I mean, it's, and it makes you second guess, because you're like, why would it be so obvious? But then we look back in the last however long, it's always been obvious insider trading. It hasn't been hidden. It's like they don't care. Everyone knows it's happening. They're like, oh, well, it's fine. What are you going to do? So it's just, why hide it even, Price has to come down. NQ buyers cannot keep buying the market up. I see part of the job, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Too slow down. Hard to believe they're going to give retail a heads up. It's coming down. Seems like a trap. Hear you, but question is, why were there such large buy orders? Happy to get filled too. It's I mean, the market is, there's always going to be people who are right, and there's always going to be people who are wrong. There were obviously a lot of buyers willing to buy, and it's all about how you, because there could be so many scenarios. Do you know what I mean? Like, spotting that could be a bunch of different scenarios, right? A lot of people might view that as, oh, maybe sellers have exited the market as take profits. They're getting out the market. Could be. But it's just, I don't know. We'll see. I still think some news is going to come out that's going to plummet this market down. I might be wrong, but we'll see. Maybe the trap is making us think it's a trap. I just think, honestly, I think we're giving them too much credit, these insider traders. We think that they're sophisticated and they're trying to play some deep psychological game. I think they're just rich idiots, essentially. They know, oh, something's about to happen, which is going to short a bunch of whatever, and just do it all aggressively. Who cares if it becomes obvious in the book? Who cares? Do you know what I mean? And traders like us, we overthink it. We're trying to like figure out what is going on. I just don't think they care. It's been happening for so long. Why would they care? They've never been caught. They've never been put to justice. They never will get put to justice. Why even hide it at that point? It doesn't affect them as well if a bunch of retail traders enter with them or other people enter with them and recognize it. They're in the market. It doesn't matter. Doesn't affect them. There's plenty of money to go around, you know? They can only sell or buy as much as they physically can buy and sell. You've got two parties here, right? Large party and one selling into the other's massive buy limits. Exactly. The deep trade footprint looks really clean, by the way. It does. It does look very nice. I'm still getting used to it, but I do like it. It's probably going to take me another couple of weeks to really kind of get used to just the whole program as a whole. I still look at TradingView and I don't know, my eyes instantly see things better on TradingView. That's just because, you know, I've been here longer on TradingView. But it's nice. I do like it. I do like it. Hey, Cody. How are you liking Deep Charts? I really like it, Cody. I really like it. It's a nice program. I'm glad I finally bought it. Also, who will lock them up? Exactly, Henny. Nothing's going to happen to them. They're untouchable. So they don't give a shit. They'll just keep doing it. I'm long for lead up to cabinet meeting. Not a bad idea, Justin. Not a bad idea. Yes, they're not just sophisticated. Think like mobsters with lots of money who've just discovered a new gig to make money. That's exactly it. That's what I think it is, CT. We're giving them far too much credit. This isn't like traditional insider trading like it used to be. This is a whole different market. The people doing the insider trading now are probably not even traders. You know, they're not professional traders. They're just people with good information. And they're just like, oh, okay, I'll just sell however much. They just don't care. That's the problem. They do not care. So they create these kind of crazy scenarios. But what we'll do, because I do still want to get in short at some point, but I kind of want it to go up a bit, you know? I don't think anything has happened just yet. Oh, freaking hell, look at that. Something's happening. That was very news-like, the way it moved. That instant. Something's going on here. Either something has been announced. There's some news that's just come out. Nothing has come out on, what do you call it? Financial juice yet, but something's happened. That wasn't a normal candle. Just going to move around on, what do you call it? See, I still like TradingView's overall kind of layout a little bit better. So I still have TradingView on another screen here where I can just kind of glance at it every so often. Has anything come out yet? No? Something happened there. That was weird. What time was it? White House calls. Okay, this is what's coming out. Nobody should believe Iran state media reporting. So it's all just up and down. Everyone's like, oh, they say this. He says, she says. Okay. But look again. Notice the candle. So this came out 334. That's this candle here, right? This bullish candle here. You saw the reaction or whatever, something occurred, people dumping orders, whatever it might be, a minute before. So there are people with information before us. I couldn't make heads or tails of what the hell actually happened here, but that looked like people dumping orders. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that's nicer. All right. Shaking longs. Not much has happened right now. There's a bunch of buyers. Has there been that big seller? Where was the last time they entered? The last time they entered was up here. And then I don't really see any obvious kind of anything that sticks out like a sore thumb. So they did it 1, 2, 3. And then 4 again. Look at these 4. And again 5. 5 times. And I'm going to assume it's pretty much the same person. Just completely random, building up. It's very random. I'm still short on this market, I think. If I see the next big kind of dump of orders, I might jump in. Don't miss a day, please. You are my good luck charm. When you are live, I make money. I'll try not to miss a day. Whoop. Come on, push up, and then let me jump in. Let me jump in. Give me an entry. I just need one good move. I should have caught that move down, man. I really should have caught that. All right. Interesting. Good. Where are we in terms of volume profile? Let me just have a look. Use a trading view for this. Okay. Yeah, we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. Nothing too important. I just want to see this big seller come back again. Where are you, big fella? Big seller? Are you going to sell? That is the question. Come on, keep going up. Don't stop here. Keep going up. That's it. Keep drifting up. Give me a good price. Show me where you are. Where are you? Come on, where are you? Oh. They want to make short sync they're getting a good deal. Don't put thoughts in my head, Justin. Because now I'm thinking that I'm like, maybe that is what it is. Nah, I think it's insider trading. I still think it's insider trading. I think something's going to happen. I think it's insider trading. Cumulative delta rising nicely now. Floor might be in. I haven't actually looked at the cumulative because that's on trading. I need to figure out how to get it on. What do you call it? It is rising. You're right. I think if I see that seller come back in again, I'm going to join him. Or get to the higher point of the distribution, like the point of control here. Something a bit more interesting. I'm going to jump in. The thing is, when that bastard enters, it just... You don't know when they're about to enter. Nothing special yet. Let me make this nice and big so I can see the numbers nice and clear. Here we go. Come on. Let's keep doing this. Let's keep rising. We're approaching the point of control now. Getting very close to it. Yeah. We're getting very, very close. I would love to see what happens around here now. A little bit higher. Around... I mean, where we are is actually quite an interesting area, to be fair. I want a big blast up before short. They're making it too easy to short. I mean, there is a part of me that just... I want to short it here, but I just know that it might not be it. I get caught. I get trapped. Chase it. I got such FOMO, but at the same time, I feel like I want to hold. For a better price. Come on. Don't tell me this is it. Are you kidding me, boys? Are you freaking kidding me? Come on, go back up. Oh, that's a big amount of sellers. 40, 50. All right. Buyers might still take it. That's it. All right, good. I did not want it to be right there. Oh, come on, buyers. That's it. Good. I was getting a little worried there. I was like, don't tell me I missed it again. Come on. There we are. Beautiful. All right, I'm gearing up. I'm getting ready. Getting ready to short. Come on. 28 is still shit numbers. It's like the calm before the storm. You can just tell the volume's drying up. Something's about to happen. I feel like something's about to happen. Fuck it. Let's go in short real quick. I feel like I'm going to miss it otherwise. Whenever the volume dies off like that, I'm always like, this is the calm before the storm. All right, I don't want to get above this candle. Essentially, I want the news to come out, whatever it is. What are we at? 16, 10. This is all small. There's nothing major yet. Come on, don't get absorbed. Because I don't know if this is the area it's going to drop in, or is it going to got a bit more to rise and then potentially drop. We'll see. It's just the calmness of the volume just dropping off. I should really set a stop. Buy stop. Okay, so the buy stop has appeared. Oh, okay. Oh, it has appeared. All right, well, at least I can see my freaking buy. Sorry, my stop loss now. Before I can freaking see it. All right. All right, I don't have to anymore hover on the exit now. But I do want to see this news come out or something. Who is this insider trader? Trump? It's time for you to talk. Announce something. Come on, Trump. That doesn't look good. I don't like the fact all these sellers are at the bottom. We're above them now. I need to see sellers come in here and push this down. I need to see sellers come in here. I think we might still have a bit more movement up. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm actually... Buyers are buying it higher up. Come on, insider. Where are you? Where is it? We're out. We are out. Okay, I think it's probably got a bit more movement up then, potentially. Man, I'm getting chopped up today, haven't I? Just waiting for a move, a big move. Come on, sellers, where are you? Where are you, sellers? I've missed you. The touch of red on ES to convince shorts is such a classic before pump. Yeah, it's still going up. It still wants to go up. That was nothing more than a little honey trap. All right, let's make this bigger again so I can see the chart. Where are we on trading view? We're still not at the point of control though. The point of control's changed. See, on trading view, it's still higher up. Here, we're now lower down. Which one do I believe? Doesn't really matter, to be honest. They're both the same. I still think this seller it's still going to happen. But it's just very little volume right now from the sell side. Come on, where are you? These freaking sellers, they keep always coming in like a little bit late. I don't want to chase them, but at the same time, I don't want to miss out on a potentially an insider trade. Shall I go in? Shall I go in again? Is it even worth it? Fuck it. Let's go in again. Let's see if this is the move. This is becoming ridiculous, man. Every time I think the move's about to happen, it just doesn't. Keep trying to hold for this big payday. It's just not happening. Just getting chopped about like a motherfucker. See, look, again, they're just getting absorbed. Come on, just break through. Trump, do your thing. Just put a buy stop there just in case it is news or something and it goes all mental. Come on. Just break through. Come on now. Do your thing. What are these buyers buying the bottom again? Of course they are. Sellers, are you going to defend here or are you just going to fuck about? Nah, nothing. Come on. You kidding me, boys? I am getting destroyed today. What is going on? Come on. Come on. I might have to exit here. Buyers are buying it up again at the top. The sellers don't want to come in here. This is still a range, man. It looks like we're perfectly in a range. They just can't break that low. At least not yet. Come on, sellers. Oh, that did not look good for the sellers. They managed to take control. I don't want these guys to fail. If they fail, I'm out. Come on. Don't fail. Yeah, it's starting to fail. Come on. That's it. Good, good, good. Bring it down. Keep it down. Keep it down. Come on. Oh. Arm's dead. Come on. Where's that big seller gone? Anything come out? Oh, okay. We're about to I mean, it's still got like 8 minutes. So, yeah, I don't think it's actually going to move until the cabinet meeting, isn't it? I think I'm way too early for this. But annoyingly, I have to leave by the time Trump starts speaking, which is slightly annoying. Maybe I can enter a trade, do it as like a intraday position, have a bigger stop, and just when I'm gone, it either goes or it doesn't. Maybe I can do that. Come on, insider, where are you? Oh, insider, where are you? I'm looking for you, insider trader. Come on. Give me some news. Show me something. I'm assuming it's it's just paused. All right. Well, he's probably going to be late as well, so it's probably not going to start on the dot either. Man, I'm knackered. I should have had coffee. My brain is slow. Very slow today. Dun, dun, dun. Come on. These frickin' buyers. Look at them. Why? Why are you buying? Short. This ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen until this speech, is it? I mean, I'll hold this trade. Maybe we can get a nice extension. Let me see on what do you call it? Let me see where we could potentially go to. I mean, you could obviously go to the low of the day. That's fine. But I wouldn't be surprised if we can get down to... So what is this? Excuse me. My voice is going. 29. Excuse me. 29,770. Let's do something like that. All right, I'm going to set and forget it type trade because I do have to leave in under 5 minutes, unfortunately. And I don't think it's going to happen until he starts talking, but I won't be on the chart by then. So, fuck, what was the 29,770? $770, somewhere around there. All right, that's that trade sorted. Hopefully it works out. We'll just let that roll. All right, bit of sellers coming in. Good. Still got a few minutes. Maybe we can redeem ourselves here. But either way, let's see if we're going to get down there or it's not. Could probably go a bit lower than 770, to be honest. Let me check on TradingView. Makes it a bit easier for me to see. See, I see like actually 770s. Why have I put 770? You can go lower than that. Actually, no, 770 is all right. 29,770. Is that the price? I don't know. 29,775. Yeah. All right, here's a bit of a sell-off. Good. Again, I can't actually see what I'm doing here. Where's the exit button? I'll make it just in case it starts faffing about. Man, Sammy, you're gonna miss the whole show. I know. Unfortunately, I have a meeting type thing I have to be at in under 3 minutes, so unfortunately I will have to go, but I'll let this trade play out. You know what my TP is and what it's not. Oh, I can see my P&L there. I can see the live trade here. Okay, so that's a bit better. I'm always like, I can't see actually what I'm up or down, so it makes it very difficult to kind of, you just got to guess, I guess. All right, well, I didn't notice that. Well, that's quite good. Okay, that's all right. Sammy, you do deep charts now. I do deep charts. Yes, this is my second time using it. I'm quite impressed. There are certain things I still favor, in comparison to TradingView, but it's all right. It's decent. It's decent. I like it. I would recommend it. I'll definitely recommend it as a platform. You can also add P&L. I know. Like I've tried to do this. The red intellect. For some reason, it wasn't like it should be under show fills and show trade line, but for some reason, and the other one, show orders and show order lines, it just won't appear for some reason. So I don't know. But unfortunately, guys, I do have to leave. I'll let this trade run. I'm either going to get stopped out at the top here or TP at the bottom. We'll see. But I'm just going to have to set and forget it, unfortunately. But guys, I will be back tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, I'll get all this sorted out properly for tomorrow. But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for tuning in. 9:30 Eastern, as usual. I'll be trading the NQ Open. Take care, everyone. Thank you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.